Hello everyone, Timothy Spade. Some of you might be confused. My name used to be Sharkpool. I changed it because I figured out Sharkpool was a movie and I was really upset. So I changed it to Timothy Spade and I think I'm just going to go by that now. Alright, so I'm going to be teaching you another tutorial today on a certain magic trick. I don't know the name of the magic trick. I kind of just came up with it by myself using a regular deck of cards. I first discovered the trick using one of my magic decks that I own. I might post a tutorial up for that. Some of you do not have magic decks, but it's really cool to see. But for now, I'm just going to use a regular deck of cards. Anyone can do this trick. Okay, so here we begin. I just want you to tell me when to stop and stop. Okay, we're just going to use that card there. Alright, so right here is your card. Okay, we're just going to slide it right back to the middle of the deck. Alright, we're going to go through, we're going to do some shuffles, stuff like that. And you can also let the spectator, which is you right now, you can let them shuffle the deck. But since you are a face looking at a screen, I don't think that will work. So I'll just keep shuffling it. Okay, and I think I'll do probably a final cut right about there. Okay, so here we have the top card. This isn't your card, but what we're going to do is we're going to get your card to the top of the deck. Okay. Was that your card? Very fun trick, and it will freak a lot of people out. A lot of people don't know what's going on, or they don't catch on. It's actually really simple, and anyone can do this trick. I kind of messed up there showing it to you, but you kind of get the gist of it. You get what it's supposed to do, and once you get really good at it, it's really fun to perform and to see people's reaction. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the trick. Alright, so we go through and we say, hey, just pick a card, doesn't matter what card. We'll use this one for an example. Okay, so right now we have the Queen of Spades. Of course, I've been doing this with a lot of my magic tricks, but this is to help you. This is to get you used to this, and you can use this on other magic tricks that you make yourself. You just bend the corner back, so that way you can identify the card, and the card will now look like this. When you go to slide it into the deck, of course it's going to be the odd card out. It's going to be right there. But the spectator can't see it from the other side. Only you can see it. That's why I said you can let the spectator shuffle. All you have to do is just twist the deck and hand it to them like this. And they can go through, they can shuffle, you know, not thinking anything of it. They can't see it at all. And when they hand the deck back to you, all you gotta do is just turn it around. And you'll still be able to see where their card is. Okay, so you're shuffling around, and you want to use this to your advantage, talk to them, do something, but you kind of want to get their card back to around the middle of the deck. It doesn't have to be the exact middle, as long as it's near there. And then you're going to have to find a way to cut the deck so that way their card is still on top. Okay, so you see where their card is, and luckily you have that bend right there that you can use to your advantage. All you have to do is just run your thumb up, okay, and then grab on to the other half, so that way their card stays on the top. They don't think anything of it. Okay, and then you do the cut. Their card's on top, and they honestly have no idea. Now, obviously, that little bend in the card, that's going to stick out a lot. So what you kind of want to do after the cut, you kind of just want to play around with the deck a little bit. Just doing this will straighten the card out. It doesn't take a lot to straighten the card out. So here's what it was before. All you have to do is just kind of rub it, do whatever, just play with the deck. and it changes it. It's back to normal. Okay, so that way that works to your advantage as well. Now what you want to do is a double lift, and a lot of people have problems with the double lift, and I showed this in one of my previous videos, but I'll show it again. All you do is run your thumb on the bottom left corner, and you look, and you can see how many cards you have in your hand. If it's thick and you see 2 slots, you obviously have 2 cards in your hand. So that's all you have to do. Run it. Boom. There we go. I now have the 2 cards. And that's how you want to slide it out. You want to slide it out so that way it hits all your fingers. It'll straighten it out. And it obviously, honestly, looks like a real card. Just one real card. Their card is right behind it. So all you have to do is that. Do a double lift. Here you go. Here's the top card. We're going to make your card come to the very top. Now you can do a bunch of ways. You can do a bunch of techniques, your own techniques, in order to do this. The approach. I used this one just for the example. Sometimes I really like to do this because it freaks people out. You just take your other hand, you run it across the top and the bottom of the deck, and you do this. And sometimes the card will just pop right off, and people will be really freaked out by that. Or there's all kinds of other ways you can do it. You can clap it, and there's their card. You can do all kinds of things. You can say, can you pull off the top card? Let the spectator pull it off, and there you go. All kinds of things, but that's the trick. Very easy. Leave comments. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. And leave some suggestions for what kind of other tricks you want to learn. So, I'm Timothy Spade. I'll see you later.